Hey, this is going to be a pretty simple recording on how our SSO software works with JDE Edwards. In general, you'll be presented with exactly the same login screen as what you usually get with JDE. This is 9.2 version, but we've modified it slightly to have a sign in with Azure button. That can say anything and be placed anywhere. We have the option of logging in with your traditional credentials, which works, or we can just press this button. As you'll see, when the button is pressed, you see a quick flash or redirection in the URL, which takes you to the Azure AD sign-in page, and then logs me into JDE Edwards as the user that's mapped with my AD credentials. So you can see here I'm logged in as Shannon Moyer. So that's really simple. The reason I didn't get any prompts that time is because I'm already authenticated to Azure AD. I can go to Office if I need to, and that logs me immediately in. There's no prompting and no MFA. What I'm going to demonstrate now is opening up a new incognito window and what happens when you need to authenticate. So there's no authentication cookies to this particular site. So once again, we go to the same website as before. You can see we don't have any type ahead here. If I hit sign in with Azure AD, then we're prompted with our Fusion5 login credentials. So it's already mapped, it knows who's going to log in. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to go next. I need to enter my, this is my Azure AD, my Office 365 password. And now what you'll see is I'm actually getting prompted on my phone because I've enabled MFA on this particular application. So that was my choice. I can approve that login on my phone. This could be a PIN number confirmation, but the way it's configured for me is that I have the MFA app associated with my Azure account, and I can choose whether to stay logged in, yes or no. And now I'm logged into JDE Edwards. So once again, if I ever needed to remove access for this particular user, absolutely everything is done in Azure AD. All of the logons are tracked also in Azure AD, so you're able to use all the reporting functionality to see when people are logging in, how many people are logging in, and where they're logging in from. It also gives you reporting on untrusted networks, trying to gain access to your resources. So really great for security, really easy way of logging people in simply, also taking advantage of the Azure AD password reset self-service functionality. So no longer do admins in JDE Edwards need to reset people's passwords. Hopefully that was a nice quick example of how this software works.